Matrixx and Rhodes show fans, we are back with another video, and we're going to be talking about She-Hulk. Now, She-Hulk is on Disney Plus, and I have no desire to actually see this show. None whatsoever. I'm pretty much out on the MCU. I don't think I've seen actually any MCU movies since Endgame. I haven't went to the movies to see any of them. I have no desire. Now, I did see Spider-Man, the new one. That's not an MCU movie. That's not a Marvel movie. That's actually a Sony movie intertwined with the MCU. It was very good. But all the other stuff, what's the new one that came out on the Eternals? Never saw that. Didn't want to see it. Shang-Chi, didn't want to see that. WandaVision, I actually watched a little bit of that on Disney Plus. Then I was out on that. I found WandaVision to be very, very dry, like the first 3-4 episodes. The MCU's best days are behind it. There's no doubt about it. Now, the content that they're actually putting out there on Disney Plus, Loki is another one that actually comes to mind. I believe I saw like the first episode and I was like, nah, I'm out on this. Doesn't look good to me. So I have no desire to see tokenized Hulk on Disney Plus. And that'll be She-Hulk. Now, from what I understand, She-Hulk is pretty woke. Oh, yeah. They say it's pretty woke. But hey, if you like it, man, I don't have any problem with that. You can like whatever you want to like. I don't have a problem with that. If you don't like it, I don't have a problem with that either. I'm just not watching it. So that brings us to one Mark Ruffalo. The socialist actor out there in the MCU, he actually plays the Hulk. This man, as you guys probably already know, is a woke lunatic. This man is super duper woke. Mark Ruffalo is an idiot. And if you don't like She-Hulk, he has a problem with that. Check this out, guys. Mark Ruffalo thinks it's racist and sexist to not like She-Hulk series. Yeah, of course. And he has to put out this virtuous tweet. Of course, he needs to let everybody know how virtuous he is. This man is a lunatic, man. It says here, Mark Ruffalo endorsed the idea that only racists and sexists don't like She-Hulk, attorney at law, a Disney Plus series in which he co-leads. Ruffalo supported an article declaring that fragile white men are afraid of women and people of color in Hollywood. Now, I want you guys to actually look here. If you actually watch it on YouTube or Rumble, I actually want you guys to actually pay attention to what he actually did say. He actually tweeted this out. He said this: the rise in bad faith IMDb reviews, particularly for projects led by women and/or BIPOC, threatens to render the site's scores meaningless if the problem is not addressed. Now, some of you people may not even know what a BIPOC is. I didn't know what it was until probably like a year ago. It's a woke terminology, a woke term that these SJW losers like to use for Black, Indigenous people of color. So he's just rolling everybody into one thing. It just means no white people allowed. Okay? This is pretty crazy. So if you don't like She-Hulk, you are against women and you are racist against Black people, Indigenous people. Now, I could be wrong, but I think that the lead here in She-Hulk is a white woman. Just throwing it out there, okay? This is pretty cringy here. Now, he put it out over here on Twitter. And let's see here. This is one of the tweets here. It says, which bad faith reviews? The 10s are just as bad as the ones. Now, I'll take his word for it right here. Based on IMDb, if you look at it, the ones with 10s are at 46.6% and 42.1%. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna actually go right over here to IMDb myself and look up She-Hulk here. let's see what the score is over here. Yeah, it's not good. 5.2 out of 10 right now. That is horrific. But to Mark Ruffalo, it's because you are a racist and a sexist if you criticize anything about this project. Folks, this is the same person that called Kyle Rittenhouse a murderer when he actually shot 2 people in Kenosha. And Mark Ruffalo is from Kenosha. And this man said that Kyle Rittenhouse was a murderer because he actually killed a pedophile when he was actually trying to defend himself. He stuck up for the criminals. This is the kind of person that we're dealing with here with, folks. Mark Ruffalo is a moron. He is a complete moron. Why in the world would he actually put anything out like this? The man suffers from severe TDS, man. Something is wrong with this guy. Mark Ruffalo, man, he's not an American patriot. He hates capitalism, man. This man is a commie. He's a woke commie at that. But guys, what do you think of this? What do you guys think of Mark Ruffalo criticizing you if you don't like She-Hulk? I don't have a take on it, to tell you the truth. But I do have a problem with all these virtuous Hollywood stars that do stuff like this. The first thing that they do, if you don't like a project, they call you a racist and a sexist. When will this stuff end, folks? When will this end? Mark Ruffalo, a C-rated actor, out there criticizing you for not liking a TV show. If you're going to write a bad review on it, he has a problem with that. I got a problem with him putting this out there. Everybody's actually entitled to give their take on a TV show or movie. Oh, no, but the commies, you have to be collectivists, When it comes to commies like Mark Ruffalo, oh, no, you can't do that. You must agree with me. You must agree with the wokeness or else you are a bigot. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Matrixx and Roadshow fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.